There's one thing I love, it's analogies and metaphors. So let's apply one to human design to help some of the beginners, the novices in human design, conceptualize human design in a little bit more of a tangible way. This is something that really helped me in the beginning. So the way that we're gonna do this is we're gonna compare human design technology. The object that you're using to watch this video is very likely a smartphone. Now it runs on two different kinds of software. Primarily, you're either an Apple user or you're an Android user. Now the hardware in your Apple phone is designed to run the Apple software. Just like the hardware in your Samsung phone or whoever makes your phone is designed to run the Android software. Now in human design, we use the birth date, time, and location to calculate a body graph. It looks like this. And this is actually my body graph. And you see these lines coming off of the centers in here? These are like the circuits in your phone. And sometimes they're not connected. Naturally, they're not connected. Now, if we're using the phones as an example, if you have circuits that are not connected in your phone, your software is not going to run. I'm a poor example because I'm a reflector. This is natural for me that none of my sensors are connected. So let's look at a different chart. So this is the hardware, and we're all born with a circuitry. It's gonna look different. But the circuits, you see these circuits right here? We call those channels in human design, and they provide us with consistent access, not only to the centers that they're connecting, but also the gates that are active within them. I can use this to tell what kind of software somebody is constantly running. Like this person here, they have the 61, which is the pressure to know the unknowable, and the 24, which is the rationalization. The combination of these two creates answers to these unknowable questions in these like aha revelation moments. So that is something that is very natural for this person to be experiencing consistently. The same way where it's very natural for your smartphone, if it's an Apple, to be running Apple software. Like, have you ever seen Apple hardware running Android software? It's not very common. So hopefully this analogy is illustrating that there's a hardware and a software, but they're not always matched up. And a lot of the times there's a high probability that they're mismatched, that you have Apple hardware, but you're running Android software, or that you have Android hardware and you're running Apple software and you're experiencing some issues with that. So the invitation today is to figure out what your hardware is and take an inventory of what software you've been running in your life and consider that there is a better software. And not that it's better than anyone else's, but there is a more suitable software for you to run on your hardware based off of your hardware. If you want to find more about your human design, my TikTok is full of videos explaining human design. I also have reports for sale, and I also do one-on-one sessions, relationship sessions. Also, as an added bonus for anyone that buys one of my $20 reports on my website, you're going to get entered into a raffle to win a free reading, which I charge up to like $200 for that. So it can be a free one-on-one with me, or you can bring in your partner or your child or your best friend, and we can do a one-on-two. Let me know in the comments if this analogy helped you understand and conceptualize human design better. That's always super helpful for me. Peace.